You may already have a family plan in case of emergency, but does it include your four-legged ones? I'm Jacqueline Twegg, and that story's straight ahead. Having a plan in place if or when an emergency strikes is key to keeping yourself and your family safe. Plan and prepare is a message, but at times it can be overwhelming. So that's why we're here to break it down into easy steps.
A lot of people think, well, it's not going to happen to me. But you never know when or where a disaster may strike. And living in Southern California, earthquake country, as we all know it as, earthquakes can happen at any time during the middle of the day or while we're sound asleep in our beds. So you always have to be prepared.
And experts say if you're prepared for an earthquake, you're prepared for just about any situation when it comes to a disaster.
Practicing what your plan is, going over it. If you have a home evacuation plan, practice that, how that's going to happen, and do different scenarios, play out different scenarios at home. You know, maybe the disaster is a fire in the house, and practice different exit points being blocked. Also, make sure that everybody understands what is the meeting place. If we have to evacuate from home, where are we all going to meet?
And part of the plan is to have a go bag prepared at the ready. Actually, several. One for your home, car, and office can be a huge help. Among the important items, a first aid kit, rations, and comfortable walking shoes. Now for more on essentials you'll want to make sure to stock up on, we're going to check in with China Barnett. China?
Thank you, Jacqueline. Here are a few items that are going to be key to your survival kit. Water. It's very important. You're going to need 1 gallon per day per person. Even in cold weather, someone can become dehydrated. Flashlights. Remember, batteries are very, very necessary. Fresh batteries, of course. Food, specifically non-perishable food, like canned meat, vegetables, fruits, something as simple as a little to-go kit.
Thanks, China. Now we're actually going to have some more information. We're right here at the EOC Emergency Operations Center in Norwalk with our emergency manager, Raquel, to fill us in on some more items that we need to prepare for.
You know, personal preparedness as well as family preparedness is really important. So in addition to the items that China talked about, it's really important for you to also look very personal into your family needs, such as your personal medications, and especially if you have small children, their favorite teddy bear, their favorite blanket, and those types of things are really, really important because they need to feel safe, and having those personal items help. So in addition to the emergency food and water and looking at medications is really trying to remember to stay informed. So what is the plan that you have to learn about what's going on in your city or the region based on what the emergency or disaster is?
So adding a battery-powered AM radio to your list is key to staying connected. And while all of these things are important pieces to the preparedness puzzle, there are others. Like what about stocking up on supplies for our furry friends? Pet planning should be part of your family plan.
Part of being a responsible pet owner is also preparing for your pet in the event of a disaster. And some of those items are not just food and water, but it may be that your animal needs sanitary items, such as a litter box for a cat, like our little friend here, a leash, a collar, medication or health records, and also you want to be able to safely transport your animal, so you'd want a carrier. And lastly, if you need to identify your animal, besides paper documentation, you would want a photo for your pet.
So hopefully these tips give you a clear idea on how to best prepare when it comes to your whole family. In Norwalk, I'm Jacqueline Twegg. Now you know.